Hello and welcome to episode 108 of Super Pros Bros. I'm player one, Ike, and with me as always is
Player two, Eli, and Incredible Broke. Did you know this podcast on YouTube, SoundCloud, and Spotify?
I Did Not Broverine. Are those the same places they could
Like,
comment
share.
and subscribe?
It certainly is. This
Neat.
voice is something else.
It's fun to do for a little while. There's a point at which it becomes really painful. So I'm gonna let it live in the intro. Yeah. You smoke cigarettes? Or do you eat them?
Do you eat them?
Anybody want to mop it?
So we just recorded last week, and we're doing it in such quick order because what you got coming down the pipeline in your life, Mike?
Because on Friday, I am getting on a plane to Tokyo.
Woo!
Yep, I'm going to go spend just over 2 weeks in Japan, bouncing around between. So I think I'll spend time in Tokyo, Osaka, Hiroshima, and then Okinawa.
You're doing the thing that Dad does when he refers to places in Europe. Like when he says, instead of saying Florence, he goes Firenze. The way you say Tokyo is like you have that. I took Japanese 101 and 102, which I mean, you did. So it's like fine, but it's just yeah. It's just very interesting because you don't do that with anything else. And it's just like you just got a cat on your lap.
Yep, and he decided he needed to move, and so Claus found my calf.
So other than prepping to go on, like this is your second time going to Japan, right?
Yeah, the last time I went, I was 14.
Been a minute. Is there anything that you missed out on last time that you're hoping to like kind of correct for this time?
I mean, like
obviously last time you were doing it in school, so you didn't have like that much agency over much of what happened.
So I know one of the things that is a requirement for us to do is we will have to do some karaoke.
Do you know the song? Do you have a couple songs that you want to hit, like that are your go-tos?
I'm kind of curious like how much Western music is there, honestly.
I think it's actually going to be. I would bet it's actually going to be a lot. Yeah,
I imagine.
I think my understanding from what I've tertiarily heard is that Japanese people love singing Western music because it sounds stupid to them, and it is. So it just kind of plays better.
I would entirely believe it. Like that would not shock me if that's true at all. What immediately leaps to mind is either like some Killers, like either Bones or Spaceman, or like Do I Want to Know by Arctic Monkeys.
That's a good one. My depends on the company. I have never sang karaoke. Not looking to necessarily break that streak, but there are two ways I would go. There is, sing something I know, like by Arctic Monkeys or something like that, where I'm gonna have fun with it. Or there's, oh, you forced me to do this. I'm not about it, but I'm going to comply because duress, and I'll sing. I'm trying to remember the band, but the song is called Napalm Death, and it's just 1 second long, and it's, and then that's the end of the song.
I just wasn't ready.
Clearly. Oh, you weren't ready for Napalm Death? You know what? Most people aren't.
I was ready to be fucking screamed at like that. Jesus Christ.
I was inspired by that. Okay. I can't remember that interview show, but I do love it, where it's like the girl that's like in her court or whatever like that. And she's like, you reportedly have paper thin walls. She goes, what's the weirdest thing you've heard from your neighbors? Oh, probably the kid having night terrors. Just like, I don't know. If I can find that clip.
Good. I did have a very I did have a very stupid conversation yesterday at work, or Friday at work. about the only notable thing from my work week.
Mhm.
Just fucking talking to coworkers about like, oh, we talked about like there's some horror show that they recommended. I'm like, okay, that sounds interesting. It's like bad things are going to happen or awful things are going to happen.
Great title.
Great title. And it's like they go out to this like cabin and there's like, and they comment like there's people who are sleepwalkers and like not okay with that. Fucking hate it. I'm like, that's where we draw the line is sleepwalking? Like, yeah, I know it's creepy as shit. I'm like,
Thing you can't control.
I was like, they're not doing anything malicious. They're just, she's like, yeah, but if I'm calling out to somebody at night, they need to fucking respond or I'm not okay with them. Like, they don't get a say in this. Like, but two of my coworkers were absolutely in the same boat. They're just like, absolutely not. I'm not okay with them. Like, you don't have agency of shit when you sleep. Like I've seen my brother sleepwalk. Like, yeah, was he creepy? Like, no, he just walked out into the kitchen, stood there for a minute, turned around and left. Like,
Me?
yeah. And like, they talked about sleep talking, and I'm like, yeah, I used to sleep talk. As far as I know, I still might. Like, apparently I've said some creepy shit when I was still married to Artemis that she told me about. Apparently the creepiest one, the one that like takes the ache, was I just like kind of said absolutely like, you should run. Which she's like, what? Like, I think she actually woke me up for that when she was like, yo, what the fuck?
You're gonna need to expound on this. This is the thing I was talking about. It's gonna be included in the show notes.
Oh God, YouTube, what are you doing?
Or maybe we'll just play it right now. I feel like I've sent that to you before, have I not? Just
Jeez. The transition from like, oh, this is what I
she just full sends
just immediate
yeah,
full send into
no
it.
pause. So the only like night walking I remember that I ever got told about. That's funny. I didn't know that you saw me just saunter out into the kitchen.
Yeah, you just like with the house in Fallon, like Dad and I were just having breakfast. You just fucking walked into the kitchen, and we're like, and Dad just kind of went, yeah. You just stood there, and then you just like turned back, turned around, walked back to your room. And like 10 minutes later, you then walked out conscious. And Dad's like, hello again. And you went, again?
The only one I knew of was on probably my like 11th or 12th birthday. Kevin was staying over, and he remembers me getting up. I walked to my closet. I kicked something in my closet and went, fuck! And then went back to bed. That's all
there's like one summer I went and hung out with like Eric Von Dippy, and Colin was staying there for like while I was there. And so Eric passed out on the couch, and Colin and I are like playing fucking Magic and WoW, and he's like, fuck it, I'm fucking hungry because he's high as shit.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm eating some fucking pizza rolls. I was like, I'm 15 or something. I'm like, great. Like, I don't have to be stoned to enjoy this shit.
What's the difference between a 15-year-old and a stoned adult? Absolutely nothing.
Not much.
They have the same cognitive ability and appetite.
Say, one can go buy alcohol. That's about it.
If he can find the car keys.
Listen, you can walk to a corner store sometimes.
Sometimes it's definitely apt.
Listen, it's doing a lot of the heavy lifting. Anyway, so he goes and starts, putting shit on the baking shit. Eric just like sits up and goes, "What are you doing, Colin?" He's like, "I'm making some pizza rolls. You want some?" "Yeah." "The fuck back to bed." "Okay." And he just giggled, looked at me. He's like, "You will have no idea we had this conversation."
That's awesome.
And indeed, Colin was right. Not a clue.
So those flashbacks down memory lane and the upcoming trip to Japan, what you been up to?
Not a whole hell of a lot. Hung out with Sarah yesterday. She stayed over. She is currently sequestered to my room playing Slay the Spire because we were gonna go watch Project Hail Mary later this afternoon, or like
Let's go.
like noon. So
Okay.
so that will be cool. And yeah, not a fucking whole of a lot. I get to do a couple last minute things before I go to Japan and try to not panic. Like I don't know. I haven't been away for 2 weeks. I haven't been on a 2 week vacation since I've been an adult first. And like
Even when you went to like, I guess it wasn't that long. You went to like.
it was like a week.
I love how you knew what I was gonna say.
I mean, I'm assuming you're in reference when I either went to Colton's wedding or when I went to Germany for my 30th birthday.
I was thinking Colton's wedding.
Yeah, about a week.
Also, for some reason, I thought those were the same trip.
Nope. They were relatively quick though. It was like 6 months of each other.
No.
And yeah. So like I just haven't been gone for that long in fucking ever. So it's like, that's new and kind of frightening. Like I'm weirdly worried about traveling and I have no reason to be. It's like Google Translate exists. I speak enough of the language to kind of get somewhat by.
You speak enough of the language. Google Translate exists. Japan has really good English literacy.
Good signage. Yeah. Like especially also,
like in big cities, you're going to be.
Yeah, like my initial fear is like navigating Tokyo, and it's like that's not going to be a fucking problem. Like, because I have to like land, get on a train, get across Tokyo, probably get another smaller train to get to Shibuya where we're staying. So,
I mean, even if like you're not going to be missing a second flight, right? You're just taking trains to go where you are. So even if you miss it, you can circle back.
Yeah, like and it's like once I get to like the first Airbnb, it's like then I'm with Colton and he speaks Japanese basically fluently. So
yeah, fuck that guy. Is this his third language or his fourth?
I think order wise it was third, but I think it's like his fourth or fifth.
Fuck that guy.
Polyglots, man.
I love him, but fuck him.
Agree. It's like what's in his repertoire? It's like
Arabic,
English, Japanese, Arabic, German. I don't know that he speaks Dutch yet.
Why do you speak Dutch?
Because Gianna's family speaks German and Dutch.
Sure.
And I don't know how his Spanish is at this point.
Sure.
But those are the languages I know that he knows.
Yeah. Fucking amazing. What a Chad.
Yeah. And he is also one of those people that just doesn't know how to chill, so he just puts energy into other things.
Yeah.
God bless.
I love that for him.
Yeah. And he's wired different. It's fine.
Nah, fuck him. Anyway,
Fair.
So
fuck that guy.
Translation point. This is my shower thought of the week.
Okay.
Japanese curry is gravy. Thai curry is chicken noodle rice soup. Indian curry is dipping sauce. Needless to say, I made some Thai curry this week. I actually sent you the picture I sent you of like the stuff that you can buy at the store a while back. The directions on it are pretty decent. I think it probably needs a little bit more cream or maybe some. I like it to be a little thicker than it was.
Sure.
It was a little bit runny, but
that's why I tend to like the Japanese style curry. I like the thicker gravy.
Yeah, exactly. Interestingly, talking to a friend of mine who is Japanese, apparently we do it different. He thinks wrong, but he's entitled to his own opinion because he's Japanese. Because we use coconut milk, and they usually use like almost like a chicken broth soup as their liquid. So it like the creaminess, the thickness we are getting is correct to great, but the like the creaminess is wrong. But fuck them. I love it. This week, Mountain Dew continues to be my favorite soda. Sure. They are coming out with and have come out with at KFC currently. You can get their Sweet Lightning Tea Mountain Dew, which normally I hate, especially because the flavor should be something I love. I love peach, and I
But-
fucking hate it. They are making this thing called Dirty Mountain Dew, where it's just they put like sweet condensed milk in it, basically. Buddy, it's no. You're thinking about it wrong. It's
Okay.
like if you made a Mountain Dew float and ate the ice cream and then drank it. That's what it's like.
That still sounds weird.
Oh, it's so fucking good. I'm sorry you
Like
think that.
the citrus and vanilla sounds like a weird combination to me.
So to be fair, I have not had it with traditional Mountain Dew. The kinds I've had it with
Okay.
were the peach, which peach tea with cream makes sense and actually made it
Sure.
palatable in my opinion. And then
I guess I'm thinking of it with OG flavor, which is why
Yeah.
I'm just like,
I haven't. It might be bad with OG flavor. They are coming out with one that is. It's not OG directly. It's Mountain Dew cream soda, dirty cream soda. So it's kind of leaning that direction already. Look,
all right.
I stopped after they made the fucking hot Cheeto Mountain Dew. I stopped being like, "What are they thinking?" And went, "Fuck it, here's my money." I just turned into Fry and was like, $3, send it, let's go. And I just try every fucking one that comes down the pipeline. They've done me wrong 2.5 times.
Was Hot Cheetos one of the ones that did you wrong?
Oh yeah, it was heinous. Do I regret buying it and drinking it? Nope, not even a little. For the gram, we did it, boys. It was bad. That one, the peach one at KFC, and I think it was a one around the Christmas time. I don't remember if it was. I think it was the fruitcake one, but I don't remember for sure. That one, I believe it was that one, was just bad. At least the hot Cheetos wouldn't. It got what it was going for. It just wasn't good. But they nailed it. It tastes like if you turned hot Cheetos into fucking soda, and it's as bad as you thought it was. I was like, oh, they nailed they hit the target. The target was just wrong.
Target's abomination.
Yeah. But there's one, this is the better one. The peach one's fine. There's one at Taco Bell that is like Baja After Midnight, which is like a dark berry one with cream. Oh, so that's good. That's dangerous. Also, so fucking weird. Small, $3.19. Large, $3.79. How much do you think medium is?
$3.65.
Fucking idiot. It's $2, obviously. Duh. It's so fucking strange that the medium is cheaper by a lot. By over
like,
$1.
Is the cup just cheaper? Because like the cup is the expensive part of any.
I think it's
soft
I think it's a sales thing to make you buy the medium. So like, for instance, if normally you sold, I think it's one of those things that it looks so much cheaper that you always get it. And so effectively the other ones are just goalposts for you to buy the $2 one. So instead of saying $1.50 to $2.50 and you're always going to get the $1.50 or something like that, they go, what if we just make it so you always select for the medium as like a way to get you to buy never a small and spend a little bit more, maybe. I don't know. Either way, they got me. Send it. So Wednesday I was going to go do my taxes, and then I couldn't find my tax form. Looked over my place. Must be in my car. My friend was borrowing my car for the day. He comes home. I was like, hey, need to look at my car. Look through my car. No tax forms. Fuck. I guess I'll print them out. I'll have like go to work and have them printed out.
Yeah.
Come home, literally at eye level, the second I open my doors, my tax forms. Like, hi. Or you guys fucking been all day? God damn it. Next day I walk over. I've had this experience once at a DMV. I walked in, I was the only person other than the people behind the desk. And I was like, fuck yes. Just walked up, sat down. 30 minutes later, I was out of there.
Nice.
So I ended up, it was correct for me to, this makes sense, but it doesn't. So I like technically out the door after all expenses, assuming I didn't miss anything. I made like $2,500 playing Magic this year. What?
Nice.
But the way I got paid, a lot of it was product, which I resold, and some of it resold for a lot more. So
Okay.
it was correct for me to claim a lot less and not be able to write off as much than to be able to claim more and write off everything. If I claimed everything and my expenses, I would have lost like $800 by claiming the little bit that I technically won and then only writing off like my little bit of travel. I like made $100 or something after paying for a relatively exorbitant fee, but I'm never going to learn how to do fucking taxes. That shit's wizardry and witchcraft. They can fucking a tax company or professional can get my money every year, and I can just be like appreciatively like oblivious and be like, oh, witchcraft, and then just leave and not have to be like, oh yes, numbers. And then played a Magic tournament yesterday as the first tournament of a season. Ended up doing not very good. Did like okay. It was interesting. Was in like ended up doing kind of bad. If I had won the round previous, I would have done quite well. Which is very funny how fickle Magic tournaments can be in that way.
Yeah.
In like the third or fourth round, I play against this guy, and he has two things that search his library for cards. Neither of them particularly affect the other one. And he goes, okay, I'm going to search, I'm going to get my card, and then I'm going to shuffle, you're going to cut, and then I'm going to do this again. I was like, buddy, just do them both. He goes, no, I need to do it this way. I was like, it took every fiber of my being to not correctly utilize the do you know who I am fucking clout that I do have in this community to just get this guy to like stop wasting my goddamn time and ruining my mental energy. I was like, I promise you, you can do this. It's okay. And if he rebutted one more time, I was like, been to Worlds twice, asshole. Just fucking do what I'm telling you to do and stop wasting my goddamn time. Thankfully, it didn't come to that because I don't want to be that asshole, but fuck me, dude. Don't do this thing that just wastes so much time. It was so weird to have a moment where it was actually like, it would have been like, I would have been an asshole, but I would have been a correct asshole to be like, do you know who you're talking to right now? Shut up and listen to me.
Believe me when I say.
Believe me when I say. You're fine. I promise you. Oy vey. So to talk about something different, what is our topic of the week?
So there is a game that other Eli introduced me to when we were dating. They're a 10 butt. So the idea is that you present somebody with something that is a 10, you give some negative quality to try and hit them to a 7.
I love how quickly you said that, by the way. They're a 10 butt. Ooh, a 10 butt. That's nice.
Anyway.
So, for example, in traditional parlance, they're a 10, but they sleepwalk, snore, and eat any and all leftovers that you put in the fridge saved for a later day.
Yeah. So
in which case, your actual rating for them would be...
That probably knocks it down to probably 7.5, 8.
With the goal of this said game being...
You want to get them to a 7.
Nice little sweet 7.
Yeah, not perfect, but not horrible.
Yeah. The thing that you could definitely see yourself living and being happy enough with.
Exactly.
So, to kind of add fun splendor to this today, we are making a game. I guess we can score it too and get the closest average of 7.
Yeah, we can get our average and see what is closest to 7.
Yeah, okay. So we are, however, doing this with superheroes.
Yep.
With the idea for me at least was, we talked about it being a civilian, like you're one of the populace.
You live in the city where they operate.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's kind of like all of these. We are all in different versions of Hell's Kitchen, where this is our Daredevil stand-in. So this is the one superhero that watches over your general area of living, your borough, what have you. Yep. So, you want to start or should I?
I can start.
Okay.
How many do you have, by the way?
I have 12 per your
so do I.
request. Hey.
All right. So they decrease overall crime by 40%, but they demand a $5 million a week salary without ever needing to pay taxes.
So the weird thing, so it's $5 million from the collective group, right? It's
from city council taxpayer money.
Sure. It's sorry. How and what period? A year?
A week. But I figure if it's like, I'm looking at it so if it's serving like
$60 million a year. Oh.
Isaac,
wait,
count.
No, I did a month.
No, that's $250 million a year, sir. But I'm figuring if it's serving like a good chunk of LA or like a good chunk of
Seattle. So we're going.
I'm going a little bigger than just like basic borough.
How? Okay. Some of mine are a little bit more. I guess I will define we can define the scope because this one that one drastically changes it. What size population are we looking at?
We will say they serve an area with about 1 million people.
Hey, they're decreasing by 40%. %40 is a lot, but it depends what it was before.
Sure.
So, how affluent is the area, and how crime-ridden is the area? Or are these questions that Okay.
I'm gonna say
No, it's fair. It's fair. I think I'm going, but I think I just need to. 5.5. That's so much money.
Now I'm very curious. LAPD budget.
I don't think it's that.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's way more.
It's way more?
LAPD budget, yeah.
Okay. Do you know how big LA is? But
I get it. Like the LAPD budget is like approximately $3 billion.
Okay, I should be rating this a lot higher then. Yeah, fair.
Actually, now I'm curious. Seattle PD budget.
It's gonna be a lot lower.
So it's like
probably $1 billion.
It's like $500 million.
Wow, good job, Seattle. They're probably effectively per capita cutting theirs in half from ours. The LAPD serves like 4 million easy. Seattle's serving probably 1 to 2.
Probably.
Because Seattle is going to be Seattle centered. It's not going to be.
I'm curious how much it like bleeds over. Anyways, yeah. Okay.
I think yours is actually maybe a little higher than. I don't want to go back and prorate it given that information though. Or go versus my stupidity. I think that information withstanding, it's probably closer to like an 8 or a 9.
Because it's way more effective than actual
so
cops.
Effective. If it's serving 1 million
cheaper.
people, like that's just Isaac doesn't know how much shit like that costs.
Yeah, don't know how much that shit costs, and God forbid you know how much crime cops actually stop. It's not.
It's not that much. But we are living in a fictionalized universe, so in this one we can believe that the cops are actually good. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that man, I want to redo on that one. Okay. the first guy you have, I named these guys out of boredom when I woke up at 5 this morning. First one you have is Beat Walker Street. They sleep with one person's wife, partner, or friend with benefits at any one given time. It's consensual, and they never tell anybody. They are very effective, whatever that means, and are otherwise not a nuisance. However, they are at any one given time, like making a side piece out of someone's significant other. It never gets found out who it is, and like the person never tells, and it is like they never are out with them. But someone in the community, his partner is getting some from Beat Walker Street.
I mean, that's weird.
This is also
But,
I'm thinking like Hell's Kitchen, so like a relatively
fairly small. Okay.
like
Okay.
100,000 ish tops.
Sure.
Probably less, probably like 50,000.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give it like a fucking 8. Like,
Okay.
for effective, we're not out proud and being a nuisance and like deliberately sabotaging relationships all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of are, but like,
There's this one acceptance of somebody's just getting fucking laid.
yeah, this like, I feel like it's just kind of this expected, like, well, oh, you were cheating on me with who? Oh, with him? Okay. Like,
Well, that's
nah.
never found out though. It's this nebulous feeling. You know that they do it, but
just
you don't know
who.
whoever. It never comes out.
Yeah, okay. That's like, you could live with that ambiguity pretty comfortably, I think. Like an 8.
Yeah, sick.
All right. All right. So they interrupt all violent crime. However, there is a 3% chance of causing a random fatality for any party involved.
All right, say that again. They interrupt all.
They interrupt all violent crime. However, there is a 3% chance for a random fatality among parties involved.
Just including the hero themselves.
This is including the hero themselves. They can't kill themselves.
Okay.
But effectively, their intervention is, so if someone jumps you, 3% chance one of the two people in the mugging dies.
Sure. Villain or assailant.
Yep.
But all violent crime basically comes to a halt.
All violent crime. So every violent crime is a 3% chance that somebody gets fucking whacked.
I'd say it's like a 9.
All right.
3%, especially considering, like, unless it becomes hostage situations where the 3% is very likely to be a hostage. I would say that's like super duper good.
But that also means like really banal altercations that we're not going to escalate suddenly have a risk of fatality.
Okay, 8.5.
I originally pitched that idea to Sarah.
But because like we're also thinking of a world where super villains exist.
Ostensibly, sure.
Right? This isn't a vigilante. This is a superhero.
Yeah.
And he's stopping all violent crime. No, I stand at 9. I stay 9. Stay 9.
I pitched it originally to Sarah at 10%. She's like, Jesus Christ, absolutely not. That person's a menace to society.
That person's just a super cop.
Yeah.
10%, I actually think you're just a super cop, literally. I think you're approaching fucking cop numbers. But stopping all violent crime at a 10% chance, especially considering what some of the... It's not great. I still think it's actually, if you take a step back and a breath and like think about it, I think it's actually very good. It feels bad, but I think logically it is very good. All right, so my next guy is Mr. Guinness, aka how Conor McGregor sees himself. They're a raging alcoholic. Never interferes with their work or protection, but they do require that the community pick up his tab, and he is loud and obnoxious, non-violent, albeit verbally problematically drunk at the bar most nights of the week.
How big a tab are we talking?
This is a superhero that likes to get swifty. You do the math.
All right, so fuck me. Even if he's burning through $300 at the bar per night.
This is, again, smaller community, so like 50 to 100,000 ish.
Sure.
And it's less the money, it's more the fact that at the local brewery, you have this guy who protects your city and is being very obnoxious.
So you've an uproarious cunt,
Mhm.
but for about $3,000 a week, he is more, I'm assuming, as effective, if not more effective, than your local cops.
Yes, he's very effective.
No, we deal with that fucker. That's like an 8.5, 9.
Okay. So
like one loudmouth dickhead, safer city.
Yeah. 8.75. All right. Who's next on the
Alright.
list?
All right, so now, like, let's assume this covers like half of LA for scope. Fuck it.
2 million people.
Okay, cool. They
How,
decreased.
how bad is the damage gonna be? You're setting the scope so broad.
They decrease crime by 80%,
God damn.
but they insist on
All crime, by the way, or just violent, like kind of.
all. We'll go all. We'll go all. They insist on a lottery being held to appoint a human sacrifice once a week.
A week?
A week.
Oh, the optics are bad. The reality is great.
Yeah, but okay. So here's the wrinkle.
Does it?
Okay. I told this to Sarah, and she kind of gave me an odd wrinkle. She's like, "Yeah, how many people then start to riot because they don't want to be sacrificed?"
Yeah. Does that? Yeah. How does that ping pong back and forth? All right. So here's the question: is the lottery known and like broadcast, or is it just kind of?
It's known. It's publicly known. It's public knowledge.
That's where it makes it bad. If that was unknown, that's approaching a 10. That's like approaching a state 10.
No. Optic, you got to deal with the optics.
Optics are so
the public
rough
knows.
on that. Yeah, it feels right. I'm gonna go with the hard 8.
Yeah, okay.
8 for the 80.
I mean, super efficient. Like from a purely pragmatic point of view,
Yeah,
worth as fuck. It just looks shady as shit.
do they get? They don't get sacrificed live. They just get chosen live. And what happens to them is just like done off camera.
No. We're not fucking filming crucifixions. Jesus.
Okay.
No, you just know who it is. Like it's basically like, and the sacrifice this week is Bryan Cranston.
Pretty rough, but over Bryan Cranston.
I
2
don't know why
million
that's
people,
the name I pulled.
and 80% is some fucking, especially for LA. Those are numbers. 80% for like Wyoming is irrelevant. Oh, one less person? They'll be sacrificing one every week. I don't think this math is mathing. All right, the next one we got is The Beast. Very kind of similar or different to yours, I guess. Once every full moon, this is again smallish community. Once every full moon, a pet goes missing from a backyard or a stray disappears from an alley, but they are otherwise lovely and never lose or let a villain get away. We don't know what their crime rate is, but like they do not lose in combat, and a villain never escapes their grasp when they like arrive.
If pursuit is initiated, they do catch them. Okay.
Yeah. Well, okay. If they interact, if the villain decides to get out before they get there, they can get away. But the second, like, they effectively make contact, it's
over.
they
Do
do not.
You're cooked.
Yeah, you're cooked. Once the beast is unleashed.
Just once every full moon, a pet goes missing.
A pet goes missing. Again, small community, and
Like-
you know who is responsible for.
Like the standard 50 to 100,000 kind of people.
Mhm.
You said pet goes missing, or like a stray goes missing.
Like, we're gonna say pet.
Okay, keep it a pet.
Again, it's the optic.
It's not great, but like that's like an easy 8.5.
Okay.
Like I'm sorry about your dog, Timmy, but
also the beast.
I'd say it's a once a month lottery, effectively.
Uh-huh. Oh wait, no, this was mine. Your last one was an 8.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, go for yours.
Okay. This one's a bit of a fucking phone in. It's so stupid. They're great. They're lovely. They, great impact on the community. But they will only actively intervene for people who are Christian. It feels fitting with it being Easter.
Yeah, I was gonna make that comment. So they only if you're Christian, they do work.
They will only like intervene if you're like if you're in a car crash, if somebody's jumping you, they will only intervene and fucking swoop down like an angel if you're Christian.
Do you have to say it? Do they know it?
They know. It's implicit knowledge for them.
What if you claim to be Christian and they don't agree?
I get fucked, kiddo.
Okay. That's awesome.
They know.
Nah.
they know. Like they can see into your heart. They know if you actually believe or not.
Okay. Woof. And otherwise they'll just stand by.
Otherwise, they just fuck off and fly looking for someone else to actually help.
Is a net positive with the optic on it, like, and it's like known why, right? This is like a known factor.
Yeah, people pieced it together pretty fast.
Captain Christian.
Yeah, turns out Bible Man is a bit of a dick.
I think it was like an actual show, by the way.
That was it was bad. It was
shocker that a show called Bible Man was bad.
Listen, VeggieTales is great.
True, but also the name is not problematic on its face.
That's fair. I mean, Captain Quran would probably just be cooler.
Yeah,
at least sounds better.
This is a very interesting one, because on one hand it's just a net positive, but again the optic is heinous, and the feeling if you are not Christian, especially in this day and age,
he's
like saving 5 to 10% of the population. Yeah, again, like logically, it is like
it's just a positive. It doesn't.
Yeah,
do any
it's
harm.
just like it's somewhere between like a 6 or a 10, depending on how you want to look at it. But with optics included, I'm gonna give it a 4. It's just like the feels bad for 95% of the population, where you're getting like got, and it just like flies on by like. Sucks to suck, loser. Should have believed in the G-Man. You're like, fuck you, dude.
I mean, I wonder quickly how many people fucking adopt the doctrine afterward.
But does it play for that reason? I think there's an argument it doesn't, which makes it.
I mean, depends how you want to. That gets into a whole fucking philosophical diatribe about how you frame belief and actual acceptance. But I'm not gonna fucking go there. That's too much.
Let me see if this works. 1 second. Trying to do math on the Google Fly. Nope. Okay. I do not know how to do averages and sheets. I'm sure there's just like actually wait, it's just sum and then divide by 12. Never mind. Okay. So next up we've got I think there's points that are going to be removed from the name, and I like that.
Okay.
Their name is Third Eye, spelled 3RD space the letter I.
Fucking eye roll at the very least.
Yeah, once a season in quotes, they go off on a short vision quest. The rest of the time they are there, and they are perfect, albeit a little hippy dippy. The length and the frequency of the vision, like of their vision quest siesta, is debatable, and what perfection is also debatable. It's not like literally stop all crime, but they are like very strong at.
You just every now and again he effectively takes a vacation. Like that's like a 10. Like there's no downside. He's just weird. Sure, he takes a vacation. Fine. Like I mean, unless the city's paying it an exorbitant sum. I don't get to dictate his work hours.
Okay.
I see no wrongdoing other than he's a hippie. Like,
well, he's a hippie that fucks off for like times at a go because this like kind of weird thing. But, okay.
Like,
no, that's totally fair.
You know, like if the only problem is like just he's occasionally gone because he's like off in the woods doing LSD. Like, fuck it. Who am I? Like, you know, if I take a like, sure, in moment of crisis, I'd probably be angry, but like, I could also just be angry the cops haven't shown up. Like,
sure.
All right. So they don't do any tangible wrongdoing. Like they don't, no abuses, no nothing, and they prevent 20% of overall crime. But they demand on endorsing the worst and most corrupt politicians.
All right, run that back.
So they do no physical wrongdoing. Like they don't really incur lots of property damage. They don't go crazy and violently assault people, anything like that. And they prevent 20% of overall crime. They do, however, insist on endorsing like the shittiest and most corrupt politicians.
So they stop 20% of crime, but they
would endorse Trump.
Feels like, was it stealing from Peter to pay Paul in a weird way? Will they ever bring a politician to justice if they were doing wrong or villainous things and they knew about it?
I would say there is a chance. Yes.
Even if they had previously endorsed them?
Yes. But I mean, again, they're not catching everything.
No, of course.
So it is a chance. But they wouldn't shy away from it. But it wouldn't change that they would still probably endorse someone equally shitty. Like that lesson will not be learned.
Yeah. A 6 feels right. I'm going with my guts here.
Okay.
It's like, yeah, it's bad. 20% of crime. We're not paying him. He's just doing this. And like, that's his fault, is he's endorsing douchebags. But also constantly douchebags, so whoever he endorses, you just pivot the other way. Like, he's like a great weather ball in regards to who not to listen to.
Yeah, it's like who not to vote for. It's like, oh, who did he endorse? Oh, hell no.
So next up, we have Ptah. They have future sight and is right there as crimes are about to be committed, but no one can wear, eat, or use animal products in her presence. Otherwise, she won't help till they are discarded and apologized for.
Okay, hang on. When you say animal products, like how
Yes.
litigious? So like anybody wearing a wool sweater.
Yeah.
Oh. God, there's so much wool clothing.
Yeah.
There's so many leather shoes.
Yeah.
Oh, this bitch is useless.
Well, I don't know if you necessarily have to mean it. She's also there right before they're committed. She's not there after they're already done. She is there the second it becomes basically any sort of crime. Because she has future sight. So we all wear cotton clothing.
Yeah, but like if you're wearing like leather shoes for work because they demand formal shoes, like that's so annoying.
Oh,
Like,
I agree. It's annoying. But also, like,
when you say discard, like do you have to like fucking yeet your shoes?
Yeah.
Like, will she care if you go pick them up afterward? Or do they have to be incinerated?
I haven't thought that far ahead. You have to apologize and throw them away. Maybe in the future she will, like, if she sees you wearing the same shoes again, she'll like incinerate them or something. I don't know.
So this bitch gets like a 5. She's such a nuisance. Like she's just such a tool. Like,
could wear sandals and have a perfect crime fighter.
Yeah, like,
fuck that, I like my leather boots.
Like, just what the fuck? Like,
sure.
Like, it's just so fucking like, God, can you just imagine like some dude starts to like approach you in an alley and she just appears, she's like, ditch the fucking cashmere, sweetie, and I might help you. It's like, fuck off.
No,
like,
definitely will help you.
Okay.
Well, we'll 100% help you.
Well, 100% help you.
Yeah.
Okay.
100% and like crime fighting badass. Like,
okay, it's a 6, not a 5.
Still, I'm fine with a 5. The reaction was worth everything I asked for.
Bitch sucks. Like,
all right.
Yeah, I guess like fucking wear polyester and sandals and call it good. Like,
yeah, I mean, there's got to be like Non-leather shoes, I would have to imagine. Like what? This guy. Anyway, whatever. We're getting into the weeds on this. Next.
So there are 10. A lot of good stuff in the community. A lot of good crime fighting. You know, while they do not seem to alter their behavior in any kind of racially motivated way. They do go on a surprising amount of talk shows, radio shows, morning news shows, and they say horribly racist shit regularly.
Overtly or like subtly?
It is not couched. Black people are monkeys.
Okay.
Like,
will they save black people?
It's that level of fucking ham-fisted, like, oh, I'm racist as hell.
Okay, will they save them though?
Yeah.
Like,
like their behavior is not dictated by race, but they do horribly, like, they clearly have low opinions of black and brown people.
Okay. So what's their what was their like what's their like save rate or whatever did you say, or what, like kind of
I did not.
Okay. So great superhero but racist.
Great superhero, racist as shit.
And like does it very openly in like
yep. The
year 2026 of our Lord. Oof.
Oh yeah. We bring
the way you said that reminded me of the professor so much. Oh yeah.
Oh my yes.
Speaking of racist, the optics are definitely making it worse than it is. Like if you go back in time, this is a great superhero. This is just Superman light. The problem is that affects violence.
Yeah.
If you put there are quantifiers that could change this, but with the way this is currently written, I'm gonna give it a 3.5.
Whoa.
It's just like it causes so much problems.
Fair, I suppose.
Like they're going, unless they are literally everywhere, they are starting more fires than they're putting out.
Very possibly. Oof. All right.
Next one. We've got Adam and Eve. Very similar to yours, actually. They're an immortal couple from the year 0 who will help everyone and anyone, but are very judgmental, low-key racist, and aggressively kibitzy upon saving citizens to the point where they often will victim blame after saving someone.
Oy, that's a 5. That gut feels a 5. It's like, well, you're a positive, I think.
Oh, they're a positive. They're not going on talk shows saying this. They're just
dicks.
They're the superhero equivalent of a judgy aunt who will still help you pay for your new house.
Yeah, okay.
That's $5 with though. I think that's about right. Just right down the middle. All right, next up.
All right, so this one.
Okay, hear me out.
Listen. So they are. Listen. Fuck you, Navi. So this is a. They're effectively like a super doctor. They can cure any illness and any kind of injury. Like they can just you have fucking pancreatic cancer. Boom, you don't.
Okay.
They do demand a hand job as payment for
it. Is that it?
That's it. You got to jerk them off.
13? I don't know. Fucking a hand job and I'm cured of pancreatic cancer. The thing that can't be beat.
Wow, especially how much optics has been concerning for you. I really
That's a hand job? Just a hand job. What does it take a year to stroke them off? If it's just a normal hand job, if I'm in and out in an afternoon and I'm done with cancer, yeah, no. Where's the scale stop? stop. What? How high until I break it? That number. If that's 10, okay, but if I can go above 10, I'm going above 10.
Well, I was really expecting some fucking like. I was expecting the insinuation
But
they're
I have to
kind
go
of
on
creepy about it.
television. It's just a hand job. Just go to their office. Ba-ba-dab-dab. I'm fucking free of cancer.
Even
All
if
of
they're-
Chernobyl just ran out the door in search of this man.
All right, I did not ham up him being creepy enough. Okay, fair
No.
enough.
You're
No, I
not
did
doing it
not.
in front of grandma on the turkey.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough.
All
All right, fucking hanky panky panacea is a 10 out of 10 apparently.
Only because there's not a bigger number. Captain.
Captain Cure-All is crushing in the polls.
Yeah. It's just a hand job. It's nothing even invasive. It's not like he's doing anal in front of your aunt. It's just a hand job.
Also, like how much we fucking alliterated this.
I can't help myself. All right, Captain King. He fashions himself a king, notably.
Also, I'm sorry. The fact that you didn't call him Super King a la Futurama makes me sad.
All right,
Continue.
fine. Super King. He fashions himself a bit of a monarch and has a very bland prima nocta style tradition where he gives away and French kisses all brides and asks about them as if they were his daughters, but never does anything beyond that except reduce all violence against women to a 0.
I'm sorry. So he shows up to your wedding. He's a little creepy and insists on being the one to give you away and talks to you like he's your dad.
Kisses you on the mouth in front of your husband and everybody in attendance.
Like how, like fucking full tongue and everything, or just like a
No, it's not a. It's
okay.
It's an event.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
asks about every daughter, every person that he's ever given away, asks about them as if they are his children and they need to be home before midnight, and reduces all violence only against women to a 0.
I mean, but he only does it if you're getting married.
Yeah.
What happens if people are getting married at the same time? Does he like ping pong between them magically?
No, they have to do this so he can attend all of them.
Ah. Honestly, that's the biggest drawback. The amount of logistical inconveniencing that
It's not
occurs.
millions of people. It's 100,000, 50,000. How many weddings happen
Oh,
a
okay.
day anyway?
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, smaller scale. Ooh, that gets worse. Ooh.
Why does that get worse?
Because then he's doing a lot less. Because I was thinking, like, if you're doing this for a million people,
Yeah, yeah.
you're preventing all crime against 500,000 women.
Yeah.
We'll deal. Like, take one for the team, Catherine. Like, Jesus.
Yeah, I don't think the problem is ever going to be with women who are looked after. They get, I mean, it's a little creepy, but then they know they're safe for life. It's all the guys that are standing there watching. They're like, "Yay, I'm getting married."
You're making a fucking meal of it, Captain. Yeah, that's for a smaller population. That's probably like, excuse me, 7.5.
Sneeze is written down. Okay, 7.5.
Fucking wrote sneeze. Showed. All right. So they will appear and intervene on any kind of like altercation that would turn lethal. So they will basically interrupt any homicide. They will interrupt a bank robbery that's going to go wrong. They will interrupt like
So
a
anything
car's
that
gonna hit
results
somebody.
in death. Got it.
Yeah. However, they cause an average $100,000 in property damage every time they show up. They do save somebody. It's a guarantee. They prevented somebody from dying. 100K in property damage.
I have to tell. So brief story. A friend of mine works in like high-end research for for school districts and stuff like that. He was at some talk a while back, and some guy on stage was talking about, we like to believe it, talking about the value of a human life. He's like,
it's like $1.7 million or something.
a lot less than that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He's like, we can't, I don't know what the age range or, there might be some tip fires. That might be like average, healthy, long American life or something like that. And this guy on stage is like, we can't really, we can't really estimate the value of a human life. And from the seat behind my friend, this guy in his 50 goes, 200K. Just like interrupts the thing. And the guy's like, we don't know. He goes, 1987 study, blah, 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 blah. Just like a list, like receipts, and just fucking interrupts this TED talk with just the most optically frustrated facts of all time. And my friend's like sitting there between the bullhorn and this poor fucker trying to finish his stump speech. He's like, oh, okay. It's just like guy in his 50s, like, I don't give a fuck. It's just like, numbers, bitch. So 100K, but always stops death. Ooh. And appears 100K in property damage. It's like leveling a lot of people's apartments.
on average.
On average. Oh,
so, like, I mean, if he interrupts a car crash and your fucking shitty Honda Civic is only worth 30K, he'll probably make up for it sometime when somebody's going to hit somebody with a Ferrari.
True. Saving a life has got to be worth it on average. State's going to probably come in on that. $6.5 feels right.
Okay, I'll take it. That's close.
Yeah, something about it just like doesn't hit 7 for me. I don't know why.
That's fair. Like, I'll take that's fucking 7 with a rounding error for me. I'll take it.
I felt the same way about my last one. All right. I don't have stats on this guy, but let's say he's just super effective.
Sure.
Introducing Long Dong Silver. He fights with his penis and shouts the names of his sexually aggressive attacks, regardless of whether he fights crime.
Wait, so hang on. He's so he just fucking rocks up and just says fucking punch him in the brown eye and fights crime.
Fights crime with his penis.
With his dick.
With his dick, yeah. That's his weapon of choice.
Wow, it brings a new definition to swinging meat.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh.
He doesn't have a hanging Chad. He's hanging Chadley, if you know what I mean.
Okay. All right. So he fights crime with his cock.
Fights someone's crime and shouts the names of his sexually aggressive attacks. Like he names his attack like swinging meat and like flesh popsicle swing or shit like that. I don't know. Flesh popsicle punch. Like circa like Jackie Chan Adventures style like thing, but dick puns. I don't know.
Yeah, clear sexual innuendo. Okay. But like no otherwise ill behavior. No.
Otherwise, outside of that,
was squeaky clean.
Yeah, squeaky clean. He's not fighting nude, but I mean, his cock's out.
I just say he at least has to unzip. I assume.
Yeah.
Like
presumably that. Yeah.
Yeah, presumably.
Look, man, I haven't done a lot of thinking about this.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I just gotta think about some of the shit for this.
I was too wrapped up in the naming convention of Long Dong Silver.
Long Dong Silver got me. It's a hell of a cold open for this man. I mean, like, like it's problematic, but isn't. I don't know. Like, I think that might be a 7.
Sick.
It's so dumb. Like, woo! I want it to be lower, but I don't think it is. Because it's not like he's doing anything bad. He's just Okay. Yeah, it's like 7. I think it's a 7.
Fucking go, baby.
Like, if there's like any history, the second there's like any misconduct,
Oh,
that
yeah.
goes to a 3.
Yeah,
Like-
like it's, oh god.
Yeah.
Not you, Long Don Silver.
Yeah, like, no!
Long Don Silver, no! Oh my gosh, Long Don Silver, I can't believe you've done this.
All right. So, they prevent 50% of crime within an
Period.
area.
All
Like-
crime.
All crime.
Ooh,
50%.
all crime, okay.
However, within a 100-mile radius, it is locked to be a shitty winter.
How shitty.
Like Nebraska winter. It's cold, it's dry as shit. It's like it never thaws enough, so it's always icy.
Be very funny in LA.
You so many dead people. In LA.
100, well, yeah, I mean, you would for sad reasons. 100-mile
radius.
You have shitty
That's a huge area. 50% of all crime just doesn't happen though.
Doesn't cost any money. We know that it's tied to him that the weather is
Yep.
shitty. That does, the optics on that are,
Yeah, Captain Cold is very effective, but it's in the name.
yeah. Does he help with or apologize for it at all? Like for the struggles of winter?
Sure. Like he doesn't like tell you to fucking suck it up, Buttercup. He's like, I'm sorry, it's just it is what I am. Like
Okay.
he's not a dick about it, no. But he
Mm.
can't change it. It just is.
Where is it located? That actually makes a big difference. Where is this? Is it LA?
Sure. Go with LA.
Okay.
It's like not like Michigan or Minnesota where they expect this shit. No, that's way too fucking easy. That's a 10.
Yeah.
Fuck it, we could put him in like Houston. Somewhere where this is very abnormal.
I mean, LA is fine. I don't know, Rose is fucking far. Does he stop 50% of crime in the 100-mile radius or just in the city?
I would say predominantly in the city. Like he,
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, like
I don't
assume
want
he
to.
can,
I don't
assume
want
he
to.
can cover like a quarter of the radius, which is still a lot.
5.75.
Wow. Okay.
So, there's a reason I asked about LA because the amount of death that's going to cause, of just there's homeless people that are just going to be dead constantly, and the effect he's going to have on that area, and the optic of it, especially considering we know it's tied to him,
Yeah.
and he's not able to service the whole entire thing. If he's able to service the thing goes up a bit. I still think it's a little bit under.
So if he effectively can enact his like crime fighting in a 25-mile radius, like that still gets a huge chunk of LA.
Oh, agree. No, it's going to get LA. I don't think LA is beating. Like, I think a 25-mile radius is basically all of Los Angeles. It's
Yeah.
like a lot of the basin, or a lot of the. You're still like missing out on certain big parts, but still, I think it's the fact that it's like fucking up the cut. It's a lot of little things,
Sure, that's fair.
but if it was year round, it would actually be kind of a blessing because then it would like revert this fucking summer hellscape that's coming around the corner. But you know,
Oh, it would be. Just be as long as he's there.
oh, it's always.
Yes, it's perpetual.
That actually makes it worse because then you don't have seasons. I thought it was just the winter was bad.
No,
It's just a
no,
constant
no.
winter.
It's just perpetual winter.
That's a 5.
Okay. I didn't think about it just killing homeless people. That's fair.
Killing homeless people, also just like ruining property values. It just like kills a lot of this area.
Yeah, that's fair. I did not think about some of the additional like agricultural implications and shit. That's
Yeah.
very valid.
100-mile
actually.
radius, you're getting up the coast a ways too. So there's some like farm territory that's getting fucking plagued out. All right.
Yeah, that one's definitely not worth it. Jesus.
Yeah. 5 honestly might be high.
Captain Cold, go to Minnesota, please.
50% is like a number though. That is crazy.
Oh yeah, very effective.
It's all crime, which is nuts. There's a lot of crime that happens here that like most crime fighting doesn't hit. So to hit all crime is crazy.
Yep.
All right.
I had to make his upside huge.
Agree. All right. So the next one we've got, this nickname is Big Boss. Think Bruce Wayne.
Okay.
Except, okay, so Batman's still Batman, but when he's not Batman, instead of Bruce Wayne, he's Bezos.
With like all of the same shitty implications as Bezos.
Oh yeah.
That's a fucking 2.
Wait, okay, what shitty implications that Bezos has?
Like sucking the cock of fascists, paying employees like dog shit.
Not the first one. Second one, yes.
Okay, basically enacting like monopolies, stymieing like any kind of corporate competition.
Yeah.
A lot of horrible things.
I stick to the business aspect, and yes. What just the bit like the way he runs his business, that. Sorry, I guess that's a better way.
Okay. I mean, to be fair, the last 3 are just about how Amazon comports their business.
Sure.
3.5.
Okay.
I'll be slightly nicer, like, but like, nah, can't endorse that shit. All right. I didn't come up with a how effective they are, but very effective, very polite, very like no problematic racist behavior. However,
But...
whenever they have an intervention, they're going to take 30 minutes afterward to talk to you about you and first responders about the upside of being a Jehovah's Witness.
All right, so after everything, even if like, well, I guess most things that they're going to earn a seat on are going to be of a mostly major thing. It's a very effective, and 30 minutes of Jehovah's Witness thing.
30 minutes of fucking Jehovah's Witness pandering, yes.
The first responders thing I feel like is where it actually hits hard. Because like the citizen, you just got to save whatever. But like they help firefighters, and the firefighters who's just doing their fucking job. They're like, let me talk to you about our Lord and Savior. Like, oh, this fucking guy. Can you leave? Will they fall? Like
they'll follow you. They'll follow you and keep talking. You cannot get away from them. They're going to talk to you for 30 minutes.
It has no right to be the number that's coming to my head feels a little too emotionally reactive. I need a minute to like let that settle in, because I think the number is actually, I think this is a good one of like dropping it. I think I might have to give you a 7, because it is like, that sucks.
It's super annoying.
It's super annoying, but like 3 points is super annoying. And if that's all they're doing, that's bad. And in every other way, they're great.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's annoying. I really want to give it a 6, but I think it is a 7. I'll meet in the middle. I'll say 6.5 again. Sure. I just cannot get away from like being like, this fucking guy. So let's give him I'll just like demarcate it 3.5 points and give it 6.5.
I'll take it.
Okay. Next up we have Captain Earth. They're quite effective.
Legally distinct Captain Planet.
Exactly. You're getting it. He's a freaking vegan who sleeps in people's backyards downtown and eats out of people's garbage and has loud fights with stray dogs over food. Otherwise, he's pretty helpful.
All right, so you look like a problematic vagrant, but they do actually help reduce crime.
They help reduce crime. They are a freaking vegan, so they eat like leftover shit and
sure.
Like whatever, and like have fights with stray dogs over like garbage food. Loud fights with stray dogs over garbage food. Not killing the dog, but you know.
I'm thinking 6.5.
Sick.
Like, he's such a fucking nuisance, but like he's not that bad.
Yeah, it's just like if a homeless person was a vigilante.
Yeah, pretty much. Alright. All right. Very helpful. But they are a known alcoholic, and they show up to do superhero work drunk about 20% of the time.
Are they still effective when they're shit faced? Like,
I
does
mean,
it intercede with their job, like their
I
performance?
mean, yes, but I mean, it does come with the risk that they're drunk. They will get sloppy.
I would need some numbers to really. Okay, this is really vague, but run it back to me one more time.
They are very helpful superhero, but they do show up about 20% of the time drunk when they're doing work. And so while it
Does it
not,
ever
like,
become a problem where their drunkenness causes damage, or is it just like less helpful?
oh no, it can definitely cause damage. I mean, think of a fucking drunk person. Like,
With
they may
superpowers?
not intend to fucking knock stuff off your shelves, but they will. They might not mean to fucking punch that guy's head off, but they might.
20% of the time. The number feels like a 4.5 to me, but is that right? That feels right.
They are never misdirected while drunk.
Explain.
So like they're never like pursuing the wrong person or like reading a situation wrong. So like if they show up for like a domestic violence issue happening,
Sure.
they're never going to misread who is the aggressor.
Sure, but they could like respond too heavily,
Yep.
or
Possible.
yeah. %20 of the time is so much. It's mostly optics. Numerically, it's like a good thing to be doing. So I guess they're never going to assault the wrong person. Well, no, but they could like swing wide and hit the wrong thing or cause property damage, right?
Yeah.
Or like accidentally become like overzealous or overly violent.
I mean, just think of dumb shit drunk people do.
Yeah, 4.5. Stand by it.
Right.
It's like the optics are so rancid. Like if you think all cops are bastards, drunk tank McGeezax over here has got to be just as bad.
Probably.
All right, junior justice detective, big believer in punishing those who do wrong. So he never intervenes until supervillains or any villain has committed the crime.
Okay.
So he will show up and wait for crime to be committed. He will never stop them in the like.
Sure.
You know, oh, they're about to do crime. I haven't done anything wrong yet.
Yep. Okay.
Is pretty effective. We don't have numbers on this.
Sure.
But we'll just like wait for a crime to be committed and we'll stand there and wait.
That's like awkward, but all right. Will he pursue like white collar crime?
I mean, he doesn't have like he's not prescient or anything like that.
No,
he's just very
like,
observant.
Like, all right, so but like if he observes like, oh, market tampering.
I don't think that's going to be his purview, but if he came across it and was aware of it, he would.
I give it like a 6 because you can at least nudge him the right way, ostensibly. Otherwise, that is kind of shitty. Just be like, he's gonna attack me. It's like, well, right now he's just pursuing you. So it's like, all right, fuck you. Like,
all right, last one.
All right, so last one. They are corporately sponsored, and whenever they show up to make an intervention, They have to remind you about how great their products are. If you work for an opposing company, they will not help you. So if they are sponsored by Coke
Yeah.
and you work for Pepsi,
They won't help you. This is like up there with like Captain Christ. It depends on how many companies are in their space and how big of a space are they in their company, or like how I said that wrong. How many different competing companies are there, and what percentage is their company in that market? So like there's Coke, there's Dr. Pepper, there's Pepsi. Coke is probably like 65% of sodas sold. So he's only knocking up 35% of people.
I mean, it's not even that. It's like it's only people who work for like Pepsi and stuff. So like, if you have no involvement, he'll still help you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I oversimplified it, but like what percentage of his market share?
I haven't really thought through what company would be sponsoring him.
I guess how many people? What percentage of people will he not be saving?
Let's say there's probably a 25% sect of people who work for a competitor.
Okay. How long is his spiel about his company? And is it before or after he saves you? Or during?
It's after.
Oh God, can you imagine during though? And then I punched him in the face.
Windows is just the best operating system.
And then I punched him with my super glove on sale on aisle 10. Woof. So it's after.
After.
Do we have a percentage of like crime that he's stopping or effectiveness or anything like that?
Don't have good stats. Is quite effective though.
It's quite effective. Helping 75% of people. Does he just not show up? Or does he show up and go, oh, you're with
show
them?
Up and go, can't, and leave.
Oh. The only thing that's bad is the optics. This one is actually better than which one was Captain Christ? Let me see what my rating was because it's just better than him. Do you remember which number it was?
Check which number.
Yeah. I think it was actually this one. I think it was like the lowest rating.
No. Captain Christ is my fourth one down.
Okay, the second to the lowest rating. So yeah, it's okay. It's definitely better than that. A 5 feels right, but that feels low.
I say it's only 25% of the people he just won't intervene for.
Yeah, but like the feels bad of you're in danger. He shows up and goes, can't, and leaves is rough.
Contractually obligated.
Yeah, it's a contractually obligated thing that actually makes it a lot better, which is fucking funny. So much that is an interesting thing that I need to unpack with a therapist is why I'm like, Captain Christ, fuck that guy. Contractually obligated. That's fine. He is getting a way bigger market share though. Like amount of like true Christians is like really low numbers anyway.
Yeah.
I think it is like, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna end the game strong for you. That's a 7.
All right. Take it. I get 1 on the board.
Woo!
1 perfect 7.
It feels right. Like it's just shitty enough.
Yeah. All right. Last one for me.
Actually, hold on. One wrinkle. If he sees wrong being done by company board members, will he pursue them?
Yes.
Done. 7. Let's go. All right. Respect.
Yeah, he's not contractually obligated to avoid them.
Okay.
He just can't help competitors, but he can effectively self-trim.
Yeah. All right. No, 7. I respect that.
All right, last one for me.
7. Just like the amount of the percentage that he can't help. Oh yeah, last one for you. All right. We've got Gas Guzzler, aka the American Man.
Oh boy.
Mr. Fossil Fuel. He uses gas-powered everything and smells like it.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. That's
That's it. I don't know. Like, I mean, is he like actually effective?
Yeah, he's pretty effective.
Okay.
He's a run-of-the-mill superhero.
Okay.
Like, he doesn't have any. His downside is he reeks of gas and uses gas for everything.
You say everything.
Yep. Lube 2.
Ooh.
I don't fucking know.
I don't know. Like it smells rancid.
Smells rancid.
Hard.
Uses a problematic product in this day and age.
I would say like overtly way too proud to be. I don't know.
I don't know that he's necessarily proud, although probably.
Probably. Okay, like 6.5.
Love it. Final numbers. Oh, damn.
Wow.
So close. So in the final
Jeez.
aggregate, the broski is rocking a 6.29 average. Close, but no cigar to the like. This is some
6.9.
Bob Barker shit right here. 6.9375. The sweet spot. Ow!
Let's say basically 6.3 to 6.9. Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. So close.
You're champion. Let's go. And with this, we're going to throw it to an ad break. See you back in a bit.
Yarp. Hello there, and welcome into Run a Hero. How can we assist you today?
Hi, I'm looking for someone who can give our neighborhood some protection.
Are you looking for something that will scale to match the power of a citywide catastrophe?
What? Oh my God, no.
Are you wanting to have someone capable of fighting back against organized crime infringing on the children in your area?
Jesus Christ. I'm just wanting to hire someone to help for my immediate neighborhood.
Okay, maybe you should tell me why you want to hire someone for such a small-scale operation.
Look, we're having an issue with a peeping Tom. The cops aren't doing anything about it. I figured this was the best thing that we could do.
Okay, I understand. Are you all right with assuming potential liability for upwards of $10,000 of property damage?
What? No way!
Okay, then. I think the best I can do for you is Chuckles.
Chuckles?
It's a children's entertainer who happens to know some jujitsu. Next.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. So I've got like mad recommendations this week. And by that, I mean, I tried 2 books and was like, fuck that. And then I tried another book. So tried via the recommendation of Nicholas Eames, The Black Tongue Thief by Christopher Bullman. Yeah, not for me. I'm curious to see if he likes it, but I like books where characters talk and don't do things, or like I want more of the written content to be dialogue than it to be like things happening or being described, especially described. Holy hell, this felt like that to me. I like soldiered through like 3 chapters and was like, tried the 4th and was like, nah, just got to be royal myself and set it down. And then I tried. This is a book that I've been working on for a long time, and it starts off slow. This is The Lies of Locke Lamora by Scott Lynch. It starts off a little slow, then it got really good and I liked it, and then I don't know what happened that I set it down, and I've tried coming back to it twice now. Nope. And yeah. So it's a no for me, dog. This one was better. It took a weird turn. I hope you're interested in give it a read, and so I can get your opinion on it. Although 2 friends of ours who also like reading liked it, so maybe it's just not my cup of tea. But I'm only 2 chapters in, but I really am liking Jade City. Although I will admit the naming conventions and the change of POV is definitely something that's going to take a little bit of getting used to. But other than that, been predominantly liking it. I do like
you don't get as harsh a shift after the first chapter where it's like, oh, we're gonna follow these thieves. No, we're not.
Yeah, I fucking love that. The way that one ends where he like makes it outside and then suddenly he's not outside anymore because he gets yanked back inside was fucking rad.
Yep.
Is it predominantly just the main character, or is there how many different POVs are there?
There's like notably 3 or 4. And it's all like the immediate family, like the immediate Cole family.
Oh,
So
okay,
it's
so
like-
it's like one group that you're
Yes.
Okay.
It's like
high-low.
Hilo, I forget his older brother's name. Lon?
That sounds right.
Their sister and their cousin.
Hmm.
Why am I blanking on their names? But yeah, it's those 4
Okay.
are the main point of views.
The naming conventions is going to take a little bit getting used to, but it's culture shock. It's coming from
Yeah.
an Asian perspective for an Asian thing. So, but I'm really digging it. I'm only like 2 or 3 chapters in, but fun fucking start. Dug it. Doesn't seem to give that many fucks about just wailing on people, which I kind of
Oh, yeah.
low key dig. Just like they catch the dudes at the end of chapter 1, and then like midway through chapter 2, they were just beating them stupid and about to kill them until somebody says something useful by accident. And they're
Yeah.
like, okay, maybe we won't kill you. We need to talk to you later.
Yeah, it's cool. There's the culture thing is really cool because there is like a lot of kind of tie into like organized crime in places like Japan don't really fuck with average people.
Yeah.
And it's like much wider scape and like kind of involved in like city politics and stuff. And so there's like a lot of
I
kind of
do
tie-ins with
like
that.
the way the second chapter starts, where the kind of deference that is being paid, and the way this is one of the things that like is a low key respect thing, and it just makes more sense business wise. Always bothered me in. I know it's like to most degrees, it is just the kind of television version of it, but
Mhm.
the whole Italian crime thing is always douchey to me.
Mhm.
It's, hey, I'm an asshole, respect me. Fucking why should I respect you? But like in the kind of Asian Japanese mob thing, like the respect makes sense. It usually has to do with age, but also is like, yeah, it's because you're respectable. Also, like you're usually taking care of shit. And the way businesses are run in accordance, the business functions. In Italian mob movies, the business fucking goes
exploited.
under. Yeah, it's exploited to the point where they usually have to close or do illegal shit themselves. Like it always becomes like a problem for the business. Where
Yeah.
Japanese ones like, yeah, we function. We're not going to make you go out of business because then we lose revenue. Why
Yeah.
the fuck
Why
would we do that?
It doesn't help any of us.
Yeah,
That's
we all
bad.
lose. Why am I doing this? Where it's like the Italian ones are like, yeah, I mean, you're our bitch, and then we'll pistol whip you dry and then burn your place down for insurance money. It's like, why? Like this doesn't financially make any sense.
Yeah, it's very much that vibe, and it does a good job. Like it does a lot of cool things with like world building and exploring a lot of that kind of like vibe and theme. It's really good.
Yeah.
I like the way it builds out.
All right, it's just a 3-part series, right? And then it's
Yep.
all right.
It's done.
Yeah, I think I might read those and then go back and finish Red Rising 4 through 7.
Okay.
Also been catching up. So finished Free Run last week. Been catching up on Spy Family. It's good. Holy fuck! Season 2 is just. Season 2 reminds me of episode 6 of Dan to Dan so much, where it's just like, why are you hurting me? Why are you making me feel things so hard?
Oh, I know exactly what episode you're talking about.
I don't think you do, but maybe.
Oh, I'll bet I do.
What episode do you think I'm talking about?
Are you talking about like where you learn more about Twilight?
No, that's after that. That's part of it. There's a bus episode that happens later. How far are
What?
you? Have you not seen the bus episode?
I have not seen the bus episode.
Okay. There's a bus episode that happens later that's like starts off fun and then it gets like, oh, the darkness. Why why so dark? No, the Twilight flashbacks too is like, I mean, that's definitely part of it.
I'm
But it's
those are whoa, that is a
Yep.
change.
Yeah.
Jesus.
The show is
It's
still
not
good.
funny at
but
all.
Yeah, they're taking a lot of like kind of. I don't hate it. I just don't like it as much as I liked it before, because it like it's changing tonally from why I went to the show. Of like, it's not bad,
Sure.
but it's just like
It's one of
exploring.
those where it does it infrequently enough that I do appreciate being like, oh, we do have some range we can play with.
Yeah, it definitely shows range. It's like it's cool. It's just the fact that like I kind of liked it for its lack of range, just being like super silly all the time.
Sure. I
Like,
mean,
I didn't hate it for the one note that it was. That one note was my favorite.
I definitely can get that. I like it having more than one note.
I respect it, and they do it well. It is not done poorly.
And it's also not done. It doesn't feel like it's done so much that it loses punch and value.
Yes, and especially the bus one. It's like it's coming at a time where it's like these are kind of necessary lessons to like slowly put into people's minds. So it's like it's not bad. Anyway, what have you been watching? Or reading?
I've been reading through a book called The Will of the Many. That is very good. I feel like it starts a little wonky. It's like it's just like it kind of throws you into some of the deep end and doesn't explain stuff immediately, and then you get more as you go. And it's like, okay, this starts to make more sense. But there is a character living in this empire called Kaitanen that has basically taken over like the planet as far as we can tell, and through use of something called will technology, or like willpower, where you can literally donate it to do other things. Where it basically kind of turns into like a form of strength and magical power is by using willpower. So but the people who give it up literally like lose strength, lose drive, they're just like kind of a shell. But the people who are given it are made super strong.
I remember reading a medieval book that had a similar thing to this, where like basically, so they effectively what they take from one, they enhance another.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a hold on. Continue. I'm gonna look this up.
But then like it gets into kind of more of the interesting things you can do. Like you can use it to lift objects, you can use it to carve things, and there's like a bunch of like other applications you can do with it. And so the main character is kind of this displaced prince who is kind of working his way up a ladder incidentally to undo things.
So
but, so far very good.
So this really reminds me, the power system, which is really cool, really reminds me of the book Rune Lords. The Sum of All Men is the first book in the series. And in which medieval society, all the lords basically get their serfs as a way of like paying debts or showing, love for their lord. They will give over an attribute, sometimes strength, sometimes beauty. There's a lot of like haggardy old bitches that like gave their power to other persons. In doing so, they are looked after by their liege lords. Like they are kind of treated not like family, but like they usually are given okay places to live and are given free food. And if that person dies, that power goes away. So like you have to continually do it. Like so like one of the
there's definitely some commonality.
Yeah. It ends up in a really cool power where you see a lot of guys that are like yoked. They've got a lot of like kind of strength runes from like local farmers and they're just jacked. The big bad figures out the most important power, what's the most important power in D&D that you would like in real life?
I'm assuming you're going to go with charisma.
Oh, yeah. The guy maxes out his charisma runes, rocks up, and goes, I would like to come in and be your king. Everybody that doesn't have, like, also really good charisma runs to the gates and rips them open for him. Because he's just that charismatic.
You can't not.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and it's like, when you have a kingdom, there's a lot of common people that don't pass that charisma check, and enough of them beat people that have all the strength in the world. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's like such a fucking cool big bad. Because like he's also jacked and like really strong and smart and fast,
Sure,
but
sure,
like he
sure.
maxed that out. And you can't really take it by force, which is the interesting thing. So like there runs into situations where you basically you can threaten people into giving them up in this one, but you can't like just take it from them. So there's one of the they take over the kingdom and they want to basically take all the runes from the really strong guy. So they come up and they're like he's talking to the people and people are starting to get like fucking like make their way towards the gate. One of the jack knights just takes a bow and he's the only person in the kingdom that can bend its string. He's like that jack. It's like this metal strongbow.
Yeah.
Just shoots at the guy. The guy just catches it. It's like, yeah, you're strong. I'm also strong. And just like has the dex to like catch it and stop it. Yeah, fucking scary badass. When they get in, he's like,
That's some Aja bullshit.
Yeah, he's like, I would like you to give your runes to me. I want to become like jacked and then some. And he's like, no, and has enough charisma to fight it off.
Yeah.
So they just burn him alive. But like it's just like pretty fucking really fucking cool power system. And they end up using it a really cool way at the end of the book that I do not want to reveal in case anybody ever reads it. Is such a fucking cool way to do it. Speaking of cool things, I'm a basic bitch for liking this, but Headlights by Alok, A-L-O-K. You've heard this in a TikTok or a YouTube short. And it's fucking great. It's exactly what I want it to be. It's light. It's lame. My co-host is looking it up to hear it for 3 seconds and know exactly what song it is.
Pretty much. Maybe.
I believe in you.
Yep.
Yep.
Me.
Yeah. It's nothing special. It's just like a bit of an earworm. Bit of fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, to end our show as we always do with a bit of fun, we are quippening what, my guy?
We kind of gave a wide brand of anything Spider-Man.
Because needed a superhero.
We needed a good quippy
We
superhero.
need a hero, baby. And with that, 3, 2, 1, go.
Stop Grand Theft Bicycle. I helped this old lady. She bought me a churro.
Is that a real knife? My weakness, small knives, anything but knives.
I had to beat an old lady with a stick to get these cranberries.
Quiet, kiddo. Let mom and dad talk for a bit.
Why do people say ATM machines?
If you're going to steal cars, maybe don't dress up as a car thief.
You're so fat that when you cut yourself, marshmallow fluff comes out.
Hey guys, the illegal weapons fairy deal was at 10:30. You missed it.
How about when you took your school yearbook photo, it had to be done from a helicopter?
Come down here and fight me like a man. I don't suppose I can convince you to come up here and fight me like a spider.
The human spider? That's it? That's the best you've got? My God, it sucks.
I hit the thing with the thing. What did I win?
You know, you don't trust anyone. That's your problem. I trust my barber.
Spider-Man? Who is that? He sounds like a nut. Well, sir, he's like a spider. He crawls up and down walls, and he has proportionate strength of a spider. Strength of a spider? Spiders aren't strong. They're small. I can crush one with my foot. I thought you said this guy was strong.
With great ability comes great accountability. That's not how that goes.
I never robbed anybody in my life. Please don't make this a bad experience for me.
Can I assume your friends call you Doc Ock? My friends actually call me Liv. My enemies call me Doc Ock.
Costume's too tight in the back, by the way.
And what dimension are you from? Brooklyn?
Is he in black and white? Where is that wind coming from? We're in a basement.
Excellent.
Wherever I go, the wind follows. And the wind also smells like rain.
Einstein said that time was relative, so maybe I'm not late. Maybe you guys are just early.
Puerco. What are you, some kind of silly cartoon? You got a problem with cartoons?
And I think that's. I'm out of juice, so.
Play dumb. Who's Morales? Not that dumb. Do animals talk in this dimension? Because I don't want to freak anyone out. Well, that's our episode. So thank you for tuning in. And if you enjoy this, please feel free to
like,
comment,
share,
and subscribe.
But don't forget, new episodes of Super Pros Bros come out the first and third Saturday of every month.
Bye.
Bye.